Hey guys, what's going on? It's Blazing here with another video. This time it's going to be about what kind of happened this week in case you missed it, alright? So let's jump right into it. You're more than welcome to listen to this in the car or on the road, alright? Here we go. So right off the bat, we... Whoa! No shot! Here it is, boys. So, as you all know, in case you all missed it, Limit got pretty much bought out or got picked up by Team Liquid. Now, a lot of you, Lauren Guilds or whoever you are, you might be saying like, who cares? It's not me. I'm not getting paid. It's not a big deal. Who cares? It doesn't affect anyone. You're wrong. You're majorly incorrectly wrong. This affects everyone in World of Warcraft. You know why? Because this shows that there's top esports organizations looking at the Race to World first and wanting to get into this game. Alright? So we're going to go right into this, okay? The reason for this, alright, why this is such a massive deal, because I am really hoping that Blizzard looks at this. Blizzard sees that there's top end orgs interested in MMO esports gaming, and that Blizzard will finally start to incorporate a lot of these things. We can finally see, possibly with Team Liquid coming in, and possibly other organizations, 100 Thieves. Maybe we'll even see Gambit Esports over in Russia. Maybe we'll see them pick up a team. Lauren Guild, where you're like, oh, who really cares? Team Liquid is infamous for making academy teams. In case you don't know about esports or you're not really involved because you're just a WoW nerd, you're not really into like the Zoomer esports, go ahead, go watch some Valorant, go watch some CSGO, go watch some League of Legends, and kind of open your mind to kind of how esports work, the competitiveness of everything that goes on in all these teams. Because these teams, their competitiveness goes back 10 to 15 to 20 years. So what that means, what I'm trying to get at here, is Team Liquid coming to the MMO space. You're also going to see possibly 100 Thieves, Gambit, Crew, a bunch of all these organizations. Maybe we might even see Cloud9 step into the gaming space to challenge Team Liquid. All right, because they love the competition. They love throwing down. Okay, they love it. So on to this statement and to carry on to this esport mentality, right? I hope Blizzard accepts the esport mentality. I hope the new devs, I hope we get away from this old mentality of MMOs can't be esports. You're wrong. Alright? You're wrong about that. It can very well be an esport. And I'm going to give you a few examples how I want Blizzard to kind of change the gaming space. Alright? So, first thing I want to see kind of be done, obviously these are just my ideas that I think would be really awesome. I really would love to see Blizzard incorporate some banners and some advertisement into the game, into the raid itself. So imagine you walk into Dawson, right? You know how they have those pillars in there? Imagine banners hanging from those pillars advertising LG or Coke or like some sponsorships, right? Not for the whole time, not for the entire time the raid's out, but just for the first 2 weeks of the Race to the Road first, to really make it feel like this is an esport game. Because you know, in League of Legends, they have the banners kind of for the advertisement for other companies. That kind of makes it feel like even if you're playing casual games in that game, you make it feel like, wow, this is the time of, you know, the World Cup. This is time for Rilds. You know what I'm saying? And that's kind of how I want it to be for World of Warcraft. I want casual players to enter the raid. They see the banners hanging. They can say, wow, they're on a race right now. This is epic. And also for people my age and younger, a lot of times people want to play video games because they can make money from it or because they can go competitive and play in an esport, okay? A lot of people younger than me, they want to do that, right? They want to play a game that they can eventually get really good at and make some money from it by being a professional player at it. So I would love Blizzard to kind of expand on that. Also, on top of that, maybe if whatever team won for that tier, maybe all the banners in that raid for that tier would then have the team's name on it. It would show Team Liquid, like if they win Race to the World first, right? It would show Team Liquid on all the banners throughout the raid for the rest of the year and forever. Kind of to immortalize their feat of strength. And then on top of that, I would love Blizzard, please do this for me. Do this for me. I would love to see outside Argrimmar and Stormwind. I would love to see a Hall of Heroes, right? Kind of a good example is like Wrath of Lich King, right? Old Dalaran, we have the thing in the middle, and it plays the trailer for Wrath of the Lich King, right? For the Arthas dying. I would love to see that same thing, but for a guild hall. So you would go into the guild, into this Hall of Heroes. It would have the statue of the boss, and then above it, or something hanging over across of it, the team that killed that boss, right? And then at the panel would show you the date and year that they killed it, and you would click on it, and it would pull up that team's YouTube of that kill. I think it would be huge. It would be really great and exciting. Alright guys, well that's kind of it for that. So we're going to go right into, here's a little advertiser for Team Liquid. If you want to kind of get over onto their headers, their resolution, their profile picture, their wallpaper, you want to sport it. I have it on my phone. If you want to sport it on your front of your phone, you can. It's all here in the Dropbox. Go ahead and check out Liquid's Twitter, and you'll be able to find that, okay, their Dropbox. As well, on top of that, right, in case you guys missed it, there was a statement made, all right, by the general manager of Liquid. This is also going back into what I was saying that you should be really excited about for Liquid getting into the MMO scene, and other esport organizations will follow them. I promise you, right? Already, right off the bat, we have a huge excitement announcement here. They're going to be advisory council of women in space in the developing resource strategies that enable more women to grow as expert players. This is huge for me. Because a lot of times, even for my wife and other players, a lot of times the MMO space is very daunting, and it is kind of unwelcoming, especially in the hardcore raiding scene. It is kind of unwelcoming for, you know, a lot of women, or they just don't feel like doing it because, you know. But having a council of women and being able to get that voice out there, getting the pro players out there, maybe we'll see Nagura even on this council of women. It would be awesome to see. I'm really excited for that inclusivity that they're bringing, okay? On top of that, we also see keywords here. Keywords. Final Fantasy XIV content will also be in the works. And who knows, we might be planning competitive domination over the Riot MMO. Riot MMO, we all know about Riot Games. They are the #1 esport makers in the planet, okay? Their pure focus in the entire gaming industry between Valorant, League of Legends is to make the best professional competitive games that they can that are esports focused, and we already know Riot MMO is going to be esports focused. Look out for Echo and Liquid, Team Liquid out there. They are going to be competing in this for this game. Also, Method and probably others will be competing in the Riot MMO, as well as Anvil Gaming. So keep your eyes out for Riot MMO. I am super stoked for that game. On top of that, in case you missed it, on the January 30th at 12 p.m. PST, excuse me, there is going to be a little competition. I will be watching it. Very exciting. So in case you missed it, this is going on January 30th. Sit at your computers, be ready to blast, and be ready to have a good time. All right, the second part of the video now, after we already finished all the other stuff, the second part of the video, we're going to go ahead and talk about the double legendaries that was coming out. Double legendaries are going to be available week 3, chapter 7 of Mythic. Week 3 of Mythic, right? That is chapter 7. Now, this is great for casual guilds. It's great for my guild. It's great for lower-end guilds. Why do you say, oh, why is that so great? Because that means the raid was not balanced for double legendaries. That means guilds that are really struggling the first 2 weeks, you can't make it past the second boss or the third boss. You're like, wow, this game is not friendly to casuals. Well, with the double legendary and the full tier set bonuses being available, you will be able to get through those challenge points that you have, or guilds that are struggling to AOTC, you'll be able to get that with that double Lego. And on top of that, it also keeps the super competitive integrity of the first half of the raid, because the first 2 weeks, it will be equal playing field. It will only be tier sets, and there will be no double Legos for the first 2 weeks, which is great. Now, that means Blizzard, I'm hoping their internal testing team, I have faith in them. They did a lot of testing the final 3 bosses, and that is unkillable the first week, and we'll have to go into the second week between Team Liquid and Echo. Now, the problem I have with this is on the 3rd week of Mythic, if it does reset on that Tuesday, and Team Liquid gets to equip their double Lego, and they've been wiping at 10% the week before in Zaval, and now the 3rd week comes around, they put on the double Lego, and then they get that 10% off before Echo even gets to see the reset, that is where I will be extremely disappointed and very sad that that happened. Okay? I want the race to end second week, because I do not want to see that take place. Alright? I don't want to see it take place. So if it does take place, it is what it is. Hopefully Blizzard learns from this. Hopefully Team Liquid can call up Blizzard. And hopefully, finally, for the love of God, please reset the game at the same time. Who cares about the casuals in this part of the game, right? Reset the dadgum thing at the same time. Because no matter what, it's going to take some guilds 6 to 7 months to even get cutting edge. So you might as well just unlock the game for the top end players at the exact same time so we can see some insane competitiveness. Alright guys, that's going to be it for me. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. Please leave a like and subscribe down below. If you have any comments about Team Liquid or other esports organizations you would love to get into this game, or you want to see more videos like this, please leave comments down below. Take care guys, I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Peace out, deuces.